Hello guys, we got 10 games on this Thursday, June 23rd MLB slate. We have a lot of early games today, actually only 3 afternoon or night games depending on where you are at. We got some pitching fantasy score props to start it off. Not really liking strikeouts or first inning runs allowed, so nothing there for now. Pitcher fantasy score, the first one is going to be Zach Plesac under 23.5. Plesac taking on the Twins here. The Twins against righties this season, right now they're really good. They're ranked 5th in WRC plus at 114, and they just have a very good lineup. They're projected for 5.5 runs. It's 87 degrees, so it's warm. 13-mile winds pointed out to left field. Guys like Arias, he's such a breakout star right now. Buxton, the power, Correa is back, Kepler. All these guys just have a lot of power. And sure, they do strike out, but Plesac, 10 percentile in Ks, 11% whiff. These numbers are just not good. 321 expected batting average, 646 expected ERA. So much blue. He's just not a good pitcher, and he's just been getting by. He's lucky. So now, he's on the road. Hopefully that luck comes to an end for the under here. And then on the other side, Devin Smeltzer, under 23.5. I would not recommend playing both of these guys together just because they're the same game. One of them could get the win, and if they get the win, you probably are going to lose. So that's why I would recommend separating these plays. But Smeltzer is the same thing for him. His numbers don't look as bad as Plesac, but he's also not really good. He started off kind of okay, but he's just not really been it. He doesn't strike anyone out. 4% K percentile, 5% whip, even worse than Plesac. But his other numbers, though, they are definitely better. So in that sense, I would say that probably Plesac is the better underplay. But Smeltzer, he's also just not someone I feel like is going to go over this. Same game environment, so it should be pretty hitter friendly. This same matchup today, it was McKenzie against Sonny Gray, and this game was an absolute slugfest. So I like the pitchers to go under here. And then Dakota Hudson, under 24.5 against the Brewers. Hudson, I target this guy for the under so much, but he's just one of the luckiest pitchers in all of baseball. He doesn't strike anyone out. He's so much blue. His ERA, how is it 3.31? It's going to be worse. And now he's going to be pitching away against this Brewers team that they now have Willy Adames back, so you do have to account for that. Their stats, it might not look that great. They're kind of average, 15th actually right there. But Adames, he's missed almost a month, and he's been hot. So that's something that you have to factor in. And Hudson, just without the strikeouts, it just kind of feels like this is probably a little bit high. The Brewers playing at home, that definitely is favorable for them. So under 24.5 for Hudson. Now on to hitting fantasy score plays. I have one in the first game. Garrett Cooper, 5.5 over on this number. He gets a matchup against Kyle Freeland, who is better away, of course, because he's not going to be pitching at Coors. But Cooper, he's been a really good hitter this season. He gets a platoon advantage. He should be hitting second because Jazz Chisholm against lefties, he's dropped in the lineup or sometimes even completely out of it. So I like the idea of Cooper hitting second. John Birdie, been really good in the leadoff spot. He gets on base, he gets into scoring position with steals. So it should give Cooper some RBI opportunities, and that's really important because those 2 points for a low projection really come in handy. Next one is going to be Freddie Freeman at 7.5 against Hunter Green. Hunter Green, just someone that I like to target because he is a 2-pitch pitcher, and you're just going to get into trouble when you're playing good offenses. And of course, the Dodgers, one of the best offenses in the league, without Mookie Betts. But this is in Cincinnati, a tremendous ballpark, and no Betts means that Freeman's going to hit second. So, small bump right there. But I like it. Trey Turner leading off, he's going to cause havoc on the base paths. It's warm, even though this is kind of an early game, but technically kind of in the afternoon. And that's going to just make the weather warmer. And Freeman against the fastball and slider. Of course, he's one of the best players in all of baseball. So you're going to see a ton of red. But fastball and slider, this year, 1 run value of 4. But overall, his against fastballs, he's amazing. And then sliders right here, he's really good as well. So the two pitches that Hunter Green does throw, also a changeup to lefties, but he's very good at that. So I really do like Freeman, but if you're not in a hurry, you can wait for 1.5 total bases. I would prefer that over 7.5. But now on to runs and RBIs. Got two. First one's going to be Ahmed Rosario, 0.5. Just attacking Smeltzer. Platoon advantage. Rosario historically has been a better hitter against lefties. And the weather, just taking a piece of that game. And he hit second, so a really good spot for just this category. Guys that I like to target batting second. And also someone batting second. William Adames. This one is a lock for me. 0.5 runs and RBIs over. He hits, first he's against Dakota Hudson, someone who does not strike guys out, and that's the concern with Adames, because he does strike out. But ever since he returned from injury, he's been one of the hottest hitters in the league. And Dakota Hudson, he relies on the sinker and the slider primarily. And then you look at Adames, his expected batting average is 260 compared to 210. And then sinker slider run values, by far the two best pitches that he hits. So I really like this one. You get Yelich leading off, platoon advantage, should be able to get on base. Tellez, platoon advantage, can drive Adames home. So I really like this. I think Adames is the best prop that we have on the board now, because Tim Anderson and Tommy Edman got removed. So too bad we can't play them. But Adames I do have as a lock, so let's take advantage of that one. And some of these maybe look kind of appealing, like maybe like a Morel or Cedric Mullins, but I'm gonna hold off on those and just make updates later on with the pitching props that we do get later, and also MLB live props I really like. Like, if you don't follow me on my Twitter, make sure you do, because Sonny Gray, that's one that I gave out. One in the first and second inning, 0.5 Ks. That was such an easy over, and I mean, I hope we get another one of those locks. So keep an eye on that. But that's it for breakdown for Thursday. Some teams are off, of course, for a rest, but Friday we got a massive slate again. So going to continue this streak, hopefully, or make it a streak rather, with 6 or 7 on Wednesday. So let's keep it going. Thank you guys for watching. Good luck on this slate, and I will see you in the next video.